Hello, Dan the Wolfman here in the United States of America. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Coffee with Dan the Wolfman. No idea where we're going today. No idea when this will air, so keep that in mind. I decided to put my locks out. Like hard target, like chance, as in my mama took one. So not sure when this will air, maybe before or after Renzo Gracie Black Belt, NYPD detective, Ray Garcia comes on. I don't know if this will air before then or not, but I'm sure it will be good. I'm sure it will be interesting. Check the podcast out every Sunday. Usually we'll aim for 1 p.m. EST. If you haven't checked out, very interesting interview, a very interesting guy, George Pagasic. We talked about what movies he's been involved in. I just can't stop playing with my locks today. We talked about Systema. Oh my God, we talked about Systema. Talked about all martial arts. Since I have 35 years experience, he has 45, and we've kind of done everything for the most part. I've never done Singhai. I've never done it other than that Jet Li movie. Speaking of Singhai and then Bakwa, the other part of that Jet Li movie, was that the one? I forget which one that was. What was the Jet Li movie where he was like himself in and out of time copying along whatever, and his alternate universe guy? I don't know. So, by the time this airs, I don't know. We might be warring again. We might be friends. I don't know what's going on with Ramsey Dewey, that guy in Shanghai, China. So I watched season 2 episode of Black Summer Zombies to, relax. Because killing zombies, shooting them in the head, that's what makes Dan the Wolfman relax before I go to bed at like 2 a.m. last night. And just as I'm about to I close that and I'm just about to close my computer, Ramsey Dewey himself has a live stream. So, I don't know. The guy, I don't know. I don't know. Is he an honest guy or not? Did he really trying to see it? I can be pretty aggressive sometimes. Did he really, or does CTE not see my messages earlier? Does he really not remember talking about me on a podcast 3 weeks earlier? Does he really remember not responding to me at least 2-3 times in his YouTube comments? And then there's the whole, that place he lives in, deleting all my comments and cyber attacking me, it seems like. Or maybe it's the people that work for those people at certain places from within, acting like a publisher, illegally going against my First Amendment rights, which someday they might pay the piper. Things may not always be going their way. But I don't know where things are going with Mr. Dewey. He had a very nice hat. He didn't answer me. I wanted to know where he get that hat from last night, that cowboy hat. Was that from Utah? I think they're Mormons. You mentioned Jeremy Horn and stuff. Utah. I mean, I'm guessing you were from Utah, somewhere like that. Wyoming. I don't know. Yeah, nice cowboy hat, Ramsey. And thank you for answering my question about Bagua, Pakwa, Kung Fu, because that's interesting stuff. Maybe you've had experiences, living in China, that others haven't experienced. So I do appreciate that, and that was obviously my hand of friendship to see if we could have a sit down and work things out. Haven't heard back. Emailed him last night, messaged in his thing, please check your email, get back to me. It can be private, it doesn't have to be a podcast. Go face to face with me for 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. Answer some of my questions. Let me know why you started with the name calling, and we'll go from there. Because he responds like I'm a nobody, and then he's talked about feuds with other little icy butt trolls, and then I just saw a video 3 months ago, he basically calls him a barking chihuahua, and then he makes a reference to the wolf. Well, I'm the wolf. I'm the wolf. I'm not 120 pounds. Okay? I'm not 5'2". Alright? But I reached out and I tried to be more mature, because some of the things I originally said, I realized, well, that's not so classy, because other people not being classy there. And by the way, to you trolls and fanboys of his that now coming over to my page, I had no idea. I don't follow his every word. Why would I? Some things are entertaining. I like to be entertained sometimes too. I didn't know about his eye problems. You don't know about all my problems either. It's out there that I got lupus and I'm hypopituitary, but I don't say everything. I had no idea. You know, other fighters have other issues. I didn't know about some caved-in skull or even what that's about, but I'm getting it in the comments. So I was unaware of that. I didn't know. I mean, I think I knew he was making excuses why he doesn't fight anymore or whatever, but he's in his 40s. He's got a beautiful family. He doesn't have to make those. He doesn't have to make those excuses to me. As to why never sparring any good thing, maybe the skull. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, it's like, you know, where's the sparring anyone good? I still have questions about that because I don't know his little timeline, but. Hopefully, you mooks have watched the Larry Mazza interview. I mean, how could you not? I need to look there instead of there. Turn my camera around. I always... Hi, why didn't you guys watch the Larry Mazza interview? The George Pagasic interview. The interview, the podcast with Ray Garcia, who's been doing martial arts longer than me. I think his accomplishments and... I mean, 2, 3 black belts and all these different styles and boxing with good coaches. I don't know. We're going to get into it. He wrote me so much, it blows my mind. I'm like, now my CV is crap. Thanks a lot, Razor Ray Garcia. It seemed you like my realistic arm drag push defense because I actually taught it realistically. Like the first time a guy shoves you, if you're not already in a fence like you should be, you're not going to be able to defend it. Now if you're already in a fence, maybe you can arm drag from there. Maybe you can push back his hands with your hands with some Tai Chi and make him go flying like a Hadouken, Shinku Hadouken, across the room. Isn't that interesting? You know, it doesn't have to be to a rear naked or backpack. That's just what I've done the most in my years bouncing and real world experience. I mean, I can go blow my Remy Nagi Steven Seagal style. I can hit him with the earth, with Arimi Nagi's teaching breaking structure like Sistema, which Arimi Nagi's teaching like Judo Osoto Gari. Don't they kind of come into play about the axis of the hips and spatial relationships and breaking the structure of the spine? But I digress. So Ramsey Dewey, what's it gonna be, brother? I reached out, but it still all doesn't make sense to me with the YouTube-y stuff and his memory stuff, and I don't know. Maybe sometimes he does get a little too busy or a little big in his britches. He thinks everyone's a chihuahua. I'm the wolf. But I'm trying to be an adult. I'm trying to be an adult, unlike these other nobodies that never had the balls to actually compete against anybody else. And, you know, actually something that matters. Them fighting back, hitting back, amateur sanction, pro sanction, the dedication in martial arts it takes not to just dabble a couple times. I can watch someone's technique and know if they're a purple belt, a blue belt, or a white belt a lot of times. Are they a bad purple or halfway decent blue? I can watch. I know it's not a black belt. I mean, I ain't claiming 15 years of grappling. No, I'm claiming 24 plus 2. 24 plus 2 plus more. So 22 very hardcore, 24 very hardcore seriously. But really, I had done a half season or more, 3/4 season of wrestling, and I had already done a judo class and been grappling with friends for 2 years before I finally found a jiu-jitsu school in Dan Severn and trained them both at the same time and catch wrestling and jiu-jitsu all at the same time. So I kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to that stuff. With the 35 years of martial arts and a lot of styles, a lot of styles. And when I dabble, I usually dabble for 3 months, you know, or with someone really, really, really good, not just McDojo. You know, I really look into the style and I read books and I take what's useful. Or a lot more, or off and on, like I've done with Kali. So, I'm just talking. Why do I get so many views already on the successful shove defense, but not on the eye jab? Not on the 52 blocks? What's going on? Is my 52 blocks censored? Do you think that doesn't come into play with other martial arts, other self-defense on the street or sparring? Are you really that? Because, you know, I'm trying to gain the subscribers. Ooh, new now, down there. It's probably reversed. I don't know. Down there in the logo of me punching Kondo, you can see it. You hover over it. You hit that subscription. 90% of yous are watching my videos and not subscribing. Help me out. Is it really that big a deal for you to subscribe? If you've watched at least 2 of my videos, you were somewhat entertained, or you learned something, hit that subscription. It's easier now. You just hover over it. I got a thing yesterday. Boom. Boom. Give it a like. Boom. Oh my God. Oh, that was so hard for you to do. You know I'm fighting against big tech in China. I've been to the airport. Why are they against me? Just because I went against Ramsey a little bit? I don't know. Who's reading all his Facebook messages? Apparently it's them. Is it also him? I don't know, Ramsey. You gonna clear it up with me or not? What else is going on? I mean, I got all kinds of stuff. I got the 5 best carry revolvers and no one's watching it. I got the 5 best carry big revolvers. That blows up to 18,000, 19,000 views. Okay, right away. Right away. And now, what's this censorship and repression? These are not super dangerous. Supposedly revolvers and double-barreled shotguns are okay. I mean, supposedly that's okay. That's what I've been focusing on, and yet they repress me. They repress me. Any kind of repression and censorship and against these inalienable rights, First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, just trampled into the ground. Why is that? Why are we allowing it to happen? But now I got the 5 pocket revolvers. Now I really, really edit this nice video. There's the production value. You'll listen to these coffee rants in the morning when I'm a bitter old man with a belly. Oh my God. I can't take it. As if all my skills diminished. Yeah, good thing I had a heck of a lot of skills in a heck of a lot of areas. I mean, good thing, huh? The 5 carry roll, pocket revolvers. Like, good. Look, watch that. Bruce Lee's 5 favorite techniques. Boom! Starting with the eye jab. Go watch that. I mean, I edited it. It's a good video. Sometimes I take 8, 12 hours to edit this stuff, and you guys won't watch that. You'll watch this because you like the drama. And when it's real drama, I bring you the drama. When it's real, when someone disrespected me more than once. Or I bite my tongue a lot when it's pretty instructionals. You should, you know, if you're teaching an instructional, you should do it right. When it's really, really bad and you're teaching something completely wrong, that's when I've gone off at a couple of these people. One a fake tuber and one yet to be decided. Couple fake tubers with nothing and one to be decided. And yes, by the way, there's quite a few of them working with the same marketing company. Yes, that's a fact. Because then they go into someone else's room they have no business being in. Or then they go to something else they have no business being in. I know the marketing company. I know who they're with. And I wasn't talking about you over in China. Okay? Please, thumbs up, share, subscribe. Get the comments on all those videos. Get in the comments. but be respectful. Thank you.